Hi there, my name is Kerry Mussington. I'm founder and director of the MOM Project, also known as Mind Over Matter. I want to bring you this video here in the background. I'm absolutely appalled and disgusted at this video. I'm not actually sure how this is actually reading on Facebook. It seems a little bit delayed here, so I'm wondering if it's delayed your end as well. I'm going to find out right now. Bear with me 1 second before I play. I don't want to miss valuable contents. So yes, well, we have. Is it delayed your end, my love? Could you just let me know, because I don't want to proceed if it's delayed your end, and I'm just double checking here to make sure it's not delayed, because I'm going to bring you this video in a minute. I think it's delayed, isn't it? Could you just let me know your end, because I'm seeing it delayed this end. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to bring you this video. I want you to, what your views are on this video. Mum catches son smoking weed. Bearing in mind it's step mother. All right, so here it goes on this video I'm going to bring you now.
So, hi everybody. This is my 12-year-old son, stepson, Terrence Hines. Say hi to the camera, Terrence. Say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Tell the camera how old you are.
12.
How old are you?
12.
You're going to have to speak up.
12.
And what were you doing today, Terrence? Tell the camera what you were doing today.
Smoking.
You was what?
Smoking.
You speak louder any other time.
I was smoking.
And tell the camera what grade you're in right now.
7.
And what grade you're going to? What grade are you going to?
7.
Oh, okay. Why is that? Is it because you're a straight F student and you like to get high? Can't hear you.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, I don't know how to cut hair, but we don't cut hair today. Terrence has a fresh cut. Got it today. Yes, he did. They're going to come in the house high. I'm so sorry for my camera, you guys, but we're going to get this together. That's what we're going to do. Because, you know. Terrence will not have a hairline. Terrence ain't gonna have no hair. No. Look at that. Can you see it? I can't. Look at it. What we don't do is get high at 12. And what else we don't do is come in my house high. And what else we don't do is get all F's. Can you pass PE next semester? Will you pass PE next semester? Because that's what you're going to go to school looking like if you don't. Fresh haircut, too. Did your daddy have the paper haircut? Yeah. He got the paper in? Oh, and his daddy had the paper in his haircut. I wonder who's going to be more mad. You or your daddy? Come in my house high. You won't be getting your hair cut. Every time you get it cut, it's gonna come from me. I don't ever want your hairline to grow back. You'll never have one. You'll be looking like your grandpa. So this is what happens when you come in my house high. Look at the camera. This is what happens when you come in the house high. You look like this. You're going to go to school like this. And I'm going to redo it Monday, so you'll be fresh, okay? Not only that, Terrence going to get his ass whooped every day before and after school. Not only that, though, you ain't doing shit this whole motherfucking summer. Are you ready for these consequences? Because you haven't been given consequences since you've been staying here. But you're going to get them, and you're going to get this work. We don't do that no more. This... coming in here high, lying, bad grades, that's not what we're going to do no more. So tell the camera, that's not what I'm going to do no more. And make sure they can hear you.
That's not what I'm going to do no more.
What are you going to do? And?
Not come in the house high.
Not what?
Not come in the house
No,
high.
You're not going to smoke at 12 years old. You're not going to post pictures of shit that's not yours. He ain't got no bands. How much money you got? How much you got? How much did you get today?
$5.
Where you get that money from?
My dad.
So what bands do you got? This is not Deucey Bands. His name is Terrence Zaki Hines, and he's 12 years old in the 7th grade.
Okay.
So all that money he be posting
I had to stop that because I'm absolutely appalled. You don't do that to children. What she's gone and done, and that's a stepmother. If that was my stepmother to any of my children, boy, believe me, there'd be a lot of trouble. I understand that you want to make a valid point about smoking drugs, you know, at the end of the day, marijuana to the children. But to be honest, frankly, who gives the right to publicly degrade, humiliate? Now, the video has been circulating for quite a while now. Now, it doesn't just stop there with the public humiliation at home or there in the arena of the cybernet. What about when he goes to school? What about when he goes to school? You know, I'm not so sure if this is working properly, but what when he goes to school? You know, he's now being ridiculed and bullied all over again and laughed at and mocked. That's going to really ruin someone's self-esteem, isn't it? It's really going to put them down. So for me, I think it's disgusting. Is not setting an example. That is not what you do to children. You know, just because you want to teach them a discipline of not to smoke. That's not the right way to educate a child, by publicly degrading them and then threatening them that they're going to beat their ass every single day. That's a threat. That's a bad parent. Because who wants to go home? Imagine going to school. But why go home if you know you're going to get beat? Why? Some people out there, they think they're doing the right thing, but all they're doing is damaging their children over and over again. It didn't take this stop that one woman to damage that child. Going to be a conflict of interest with the other parent now, and then with the mother, if the natural mother gets involved, that is World War III, isn't it? There are better ways than teaching children than to discipline them in that way, naming and shaming them and putting them all over the social media. That's something that little boy at the end of the day could take his life over, because it's not going to stop there. There's a long-term ridicule for that boy in and out of school. And I want every parent to stop and think about that before you think about degrading your children online or talking about them online like that. Just want to know that you are doing damage is not a good thing. Shaving his hair off, what did that accomplish? You are trying to make him look like a fool. Degrading treatment is a criminal offense. You were trying to publicly humiliate and degrade him. That is a shame and something that he's going to live with for a very long time, and also get ridiculed from people of his age and older and laughed at. I don't think any child deserves to be laughed at. It's not just a one-off. Say you've been punished for that incident, okay, but what happens because it's on social media, it's a continuous punishment for that boy, isn't it? They know his name, they know his school, they know his details, they know everything. It's a constant punishment. So if you're listening to this, that boy did not deserve that kind of treat, that kind of discipline. There are better ways to educate a child about taking marijuana or drugs or substance abuse than that. Show them proper videos, educate them that way. What you're trying to say is you're disappointed in them in smoking. Does it bring shame? I always told my kids, look, a kid will be a kid. I was one once. And I say, please don't let adults see you doing things that you're supposed to be doing, because it brings shame. And people point the finger, and they're quick to point the finger at parents. Now, the thing is, at the end of the day, we know it's one of those things that kids will, you do it. Some people like to follow fashion. We have to teach children not to follow fashion. And clearly, no one didn't teach that mother not to follow fashion, because that mother, or stepmother, should I say, that stepmother has no idea how to parent. And for me, anybody done that to my child without talking to me about how to discipline or best discipline a child, you should sit down with both parents to discuss that child, particularly if that child is not yours. You discuss that child and what you're going to do in the best interest of that child in educating. When you discipline like that, you leave scar tissue for the rest of their life, and they trust no one from now on. So you think about that before you put out child abuse. Do that to children. I'm highly disgusted at that. But that's me. That's how I feel about seeing something like that. I can't imagine what you felt. Please, no degrading treatment for these children.